So what's next for Agentic AI? Well, for AI in general, where are we heading? Is one of the biggest questions that everyone's asking. And I think it's a question that is extremely hard to answer due to the amount of waves that AI is going to create and the sheer scale of each of these waves. In the very immediate future, right now for us already, you can see production per capita rising exponentially. I personally can do 10 to 30 times more a day, depends on the complexity of the work. I can program, I'm a programmer by primary trade. I can program in more languages now than I could ever before. Language is no longer a barrier. I can work with more libraries. I can do front end and back end at once. I can deal with 10 use cases at a time instead of 2 or 3. It is simply incredible to describe as an individual how accelerating it is to have an AI army behind you doing the work. This is going to perforate all businesses.
We believe that we will have a world very soon, this year still, where every knowledge worker, so anybody working with information, data, engineering, science, law, HR, research, will have many AI agents as teammates. And these agents will become very personal in the sense that I, as Andre, will have my own agents that does things that's important to my job. And these agents will be between 20 and 90. There's some researchers that reckon that most scientists and engineers will have more than 100 agents doing work for them every single day. We see that in our business. So obviously this is our world. We are an AI native business, and I see that our most experienced employees use up to 10 agents per day already. Now, as the capability grows of the models, as the tooling gets better, and our understanding on how to use this productively improves, I can see that in the next year, we will have a world where you've got 90 to 100 agents performing between 10 and 100 tasks per day. Now, what does that mean for us? It means breakthroughs in productivity. If you look at an organization with 1,000 people, why can they not have 5,000 people's output a year from today? That is the opportunity. The breakthroughs in terms of this just for day-to-day productivity and creating value out of our businesses, especially in Africa, where we have resource shortages. I think this is probably the biggest opportunity of our lifetimes. If we grab this opportunity, we do it in a responsible way, there is amazing opportunity for all of us. And the stuff is real. We see it today. We see it in our own business. We see it with our customers. As agents start doing the work, it is going to be easier to adopt it, and the value that gets extracted is phenomenal.
People everywhere being empowered by having access to more capability, more knowledge work, more intelligence, more learning, more research. It's a complete game changer for literally any job. Looking a bit towards the medium term, we're going to be using this to automate large parts of every business. We're just going to be doing less and less work to get the same results. As an organization, it'll become unnecessary to do many of the boilerplate tasks first, and then increasingly we will be able to use these agents to extend our businesses to do more marketing, more sales, more development, more systems, management, procedures, protocols. All of these things become things that we can automate instead of having to drive them rigorously as individuals. This is going to completely change how businesses are structured. Simply, we can expect businesses to be doing 5, 6, 10 times as much work within 2 or 3 years as this perforates all layers of the employment chain. It's hard to see further than that for me right now. There's so many consequences that it's hard to describe how the average business will even look as this runs through. And I think nobody can honestly tell you how the wave after that looks. It's simply that big.
It is probably the most exciting inflection point in our lifetime.